Dwi'n mynd I Coleg Sir Gâr achos mae'n llawer o pobl hapus.
Wel, roedd e'n awyrgylch cyfforddus a roedden ni'n gwybod y coleg yn dda cyn ni. So the atmosphere in the college was really supportive, so I really wanted to come here, and also I was pretty comfortable with the college as well because I'd taken ballet lessons here for a couple of years. So I knew the college and it was just a really comfortable environment to be in.
And everyone's just really lovely here. It's nice to have a place where you can come to, know that you'll be welcomed, know that you're being supported, and know that you'll never be alone.
Well, I thought that the teachers on the open day were really friendly, and I particularly like what Coleg Sir Gâr offer outside of the classroom. So I had the opportunity to go to Auschwitz with this Holocaust Education Trust, and I also got to take part in the SARA network, and I really appreciate how much effort the college put into giving us all these extra opportunities to improve our UCAS application and our own skills.
So felly fi moyn mynd mewn i'r heddlu ac mae'r heddlu yn rhoi'r cyfle I mi gallu helpu pobl a dyna beth fi moyn wneud.
I chose Coleg Sir Gâr primarily because of the excellent previous grades that they have achieved, especially in A-levels. Also, when I attended open evenings, I thought that the staff and the ambassadors were really warm and welcoming, and the atmosphere was really relaxed and nice here. I also chose to study A-levels as I believed that they would help me expand my knowledge on the subjects that I enjoyed in my GCSEs.
Invited us to the training session, and I think it was probably the best decision I've ever made because it's a nice break away from your studies, because obviously everyone with all the workload, it gets very intense at times, so then to have something to relax on and just to change your energy onto is really beneficial. And also you meet new people as well, so like I mentioned before, it's not just A-levels doing academy, you've got the vocational courses, and then you've got the year above as well, but obviously now that I'm second year, there's the year below me in academy. So you just meet so many new people, and also when you're travelling to games, you meet people from different colleges all around Wales, because obviously there's the Presidential Cup where you play against all the colleges within Wales. And it's just like really great, a good thing to try and join. So I'd recommend if anyone is sporting, like I'm speaking from a netball perspective, but I know there's the rugby, there's football, there's just so many different versions of the sports academy you could get involved with.
I'm part of the basketball team and I found it really fun, and I've met some great people in it, and we're always looking for players each year.
So roedd astudion yr un peth oherwydd o'n i'n gwneud gwaith ar-lein anyway, felly oedd ddim llawer o wahaniaeth, a roedd y tutors yn rhoi'r cyfle I ni gallu rhoi llaw lan a gofyn cwestiynau, felly nad oedd llawer o wahaniaeth.
I think at first it was a bit tough dealing with the pandemic, but I don't think that affected my education at all. I think the college was really efficient at dealing with online resources such as Google Classrooms and Google Meet, and all my lessons have been online as they would be in class, and if anything I feel like they've been more interactive as teachers are becoming more creative with creating lessons that gets everybody involved.
Well, during the pandemic, learning has been, actually I found it really good because it's meant that we've been in for 1 week and online for the next week, and I found that really useful because it meant that we were able to carry on learning, even though if there was cases we had to self-isolate, there was always like an option there to keep learning, but we also have that teacher like face-to-face learning too, so I found like the balance to be really good.
Studying the pandemic has definitely been more challenging than any other year, but the staff here are so supportive, and I don't think that it's stopped me from learning. We've had just as much support and it's been a great experience.
O fi moyn bod yn Llysgenhadon oherwydd yn rhoi'r cyfle I fi I gallu helpu pobl, a pryd oedd pobl yn dod mewn, fi gallu arwain nhw yn y ffordd cywir, a felly fi jyst moyn helpu.
One of the main reasons I wanted to be an ambassador was because when I was applying to the college and I was coming to the open days, I found the ambassadors really helpful and they put me at ease, so I wanted to do that for the new students that were thinking of coming as well, to try and help them a little bit.
Well, the main reason why I wanted to be an ambassador was to make sure that I understood more of the college and that I could help those who are perhaps thinking of joining Coleg Sir Gâr. And I found that it's been a really rewarding process because I've got to know my teachers a lot more, I've got to know my fellow students, and I've made so many friends along the way.
So I applied to become an ambassador because I have a lot of friends in the year below me and I wanted to be there for them when they came up to the college as an ambassador. Unfortunately, this never happened because of the pandemic, but I've really enjoyed all of the experiences, making the videos at home, and it's going to be great on my CV.
Mae fy hoff peth am Coleg Sir Gâr ydy'r mentors achos maen nhw'n llawer o help.
Roedd bod mewn y coleg yn cyfle arbennig i mi oherwydd roedd yn rhoi llawer o cyfleoedd wahanol. O fi gallu bod yn llysgenhediad a fi gallu gwirfoddoli i'r heddlu. Roedd y cwrs wedi rhoi llawer o cyfleoedd wahanol i mi. Enghraifft, heddiw rydyn ni'n mynd ar galwad gyda Pontypridd mwyn mynd mewn i'r custody suite a gallu wneud gwaith fel mae'r heddlu yn wneud mewn bywyd go iawn.
I think it's just the friendliness of all the tutors and the lecturers and the willingness of them to help with any problems I have. I'm not only in college, but if I need anything outside of college, they're always there to support me. And I think also the support that is within college, so the pastoral care and the counselling that's available. And I think just on the whole, it's a really lovely place to study.
Also here at the college, I've been involved with the Siren and ACE network, which is basically for the students who are more able and talented to help them prepare for university and have all sorts of different academic programs to help them prepare to make a competitive application for university. So as a part of Siren, I got involved with the Brilliant Club, which is where we got paired with a university PhD student, and over the course of a couple of months we had to do a mini university dissertation where we'd study a topic and they would just assess us on our writing, which would give us sort of an insight into university. So I think I did mine on the last dictatorship in Argentina, and I found that really beneficial because obviously as an A-level student who's thinking of going to university, you don't really know what to expect. So that programme really gave me an insight into the demands of university, the working independently, the researching, and how to really formulate a strong piece of writing which could be assessed on university standards. And then also as part of Siren, you just get so much support in preparing for university interviews and admissions tests, because I've applied to Oxford, so they've given me help in mock interviews, in admission test sessions. And then also you get to visit university, so I know some of my friends this year, they got to stay in Bath University, there's been trips to Swansea University, and there's just been so much help and support there if you were thinking of going on to, any university really, but also for medicine applicants, dentistry applicants, and then Oxbridge applicants as well.
The best thing I find about the college is the support you get from the lecturers. I found all my lecturers to be very supportive and kind, and not just teaching, but they're also very good with anything else you've got going on, so you can go and talk to them about anything. So I found the support for both work and anything else to be very good.
I think the best thing about the college is definitely the relationships I've formed, both with new friends and staff. Staff have been so supportive and have really gone out of their way to help us in this unprecedented time, and also the friendships I've made are going to last the rest of my life. So yeah, that's definitely been really amazing.
Am fy profiad yn Coleg Sir Gâr, mae'r athrawon yn ddiddorol iawn.
I think all the lecturers are so passionate about their subjects. You can see that by the way in which we have classroom discussions all the time, and it's always varied in lessons. Sometimes we'll have just like straight lectures. Sometimes we'll have discussions. Sometimes we'll be given the opportunity to speak one-on-one with the teacher just to say how things are going. And I think just the way that they teach as well, through presentations, through worksheets, you see that there's a lot of effort that's been put into the resources. And I think that this just really enhances our learning experience.
Very passionate about the subject and also passionate about helping you succeed. Nothing's ever too much for the teachers. If you're struggling, they'll go miles for you to try and arrange a time suitable for you, to try and come see them individually. They'll help you with resources.
I found the teachers at Coleg Sir Gâr really helpful, especially with the online learning. I think they've been really supportive and they've really tried their best to make it okay for the students. And also they'll go out of their way to help you, and whenever you need support, they make sure you know they're always there, so it's really nice.
My teachers have really cemented my love for science and engineering.
Yn un gair, mae'n Coleg Sir Gâr yn croesawgardd.
I would say welcoming.
I would describe Coleg Sir Gâr as a very supportive learning environment.
Byddai'n disgyfio'r coleg yn cyfnogol, bendant.
If I was to describe Coleg Sir Gâr in one word, it would just be a community.
If I had to describe Coleg Sir Gâr, it would be a very inspiring learning environment.
I found Coleg Sir Gâr welcome me with open arms.
Os o fi'n gallu disgrifio Coleg Sir Gâr mewn un gair, fydde fe fod yn bendigedig.